Before starting my skincare routine, I always like to pull my hair back. I don't like to have my hair in my face because I get product all over it and then it gets wet and ends up being a hot mess. So I always pull my hair back, and I get a lot of questions on where I get these headbands. I'll put the link below. They're from Amazon. The first step in my morning skincare routine is to gently cleanse my skin. And I do use a gentle cleanser both day and night, but I like to use gentle cleansers especially in the morning because I'm not really cleansing much since I already cleansed my skin a lot during my nighttime routine, which you'll see in a little bit. Even though my skin is oily, believe it or not, I still like to apply an oil underneath my moisturizer because even though I have oily skin, I don't like using, super mattifying products because my skin ends up looking dry and dull. These next two steps I've been doing recently. I wasn't so good at doing these before, but I started getting myself into the habit of doing them. So I put on an eye cream. This one is from Drunk Elephant. It's actually an eye serum. I used to just use my moisturizer as my eye cream. I would just put a little bit underneath there, but recently I started using an actual eye serum. And then lastly, I put on some sunscreen, which again, I wasn't so good at this step, but I recently started making myself incorporate it in my skincare routine. My nighttime routine is a little bit more thorough, especially on the days where I'm wearing makeup. Here I'm wearing minimal makeup, but whether I'm wearing minimal makeup or lots of makeup, I do this same exact routine at night. To break down my makeup, I use my Dermalogica cleansing oil. I don't want to tug on my face too much, so using an oil like this to break down my makeup will help with that. To remove that oil and that layer of makeup, I use my Equate Beauty makeup removing wipes. I do use the exfoliating ones just because those are the ones that I prefer. Plus, I don't break out with these makeup wipes. I do use two of them just because these aren't as moist or as wet as some other makeup wipes are. But again, I like to use these because I don't break out with them. The cleansing oil and the makeup wipes still do not remove my makeup completely, so I still go in and cleanse my skin with an actual cleanser. And I use my same Cerave gentle cleanser, but I use it with my Ecotools sponge. Adding my sponge to this part of my routine gives me a deeper cleanse. All right, my face is now nice and fresh and cleansed. So now we can move on to the treatment part of my skincare, my nighttime skincare, I should say. I recently received these acne cleansing pads from First Aid Beauty, and ever since I got them, I've been using them. It's been only a few days, but so far so good. They do have salicylic acid, so that helps with clearing up acne, and I do have a few new breakouts. Next product I've been using for a while now. You guys have probably seen it in my previous skincare videos. It's one of the acne.org treatments, and this one, instead of using it all over my face, I only use it to spot treat. So if I have a new breakout, I'll put it in that area, but I do not put that all over my face. I do let that dry up for a little bit, and then once it's dry, I move on to moisturizing my skin with my Cerave moisturizer. I do like to wash my hands after this step because I did have acne treatment on my fingers and I don't want to put any of that around my eye area. And speaking of eye area, the next step is to again put on my Drunk Elephant eye serum. Once we're done with that, all we gotta do is put on some lip balm. We can't forget our lips. I also put lip balm on in the morning, but that pretty much completes my day and nighttime skincare routines.